Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Bloodborne. So, when we last left off, we took care of, what is his name? Mikalash, or as I like to call him, Nicolas Cage. And I showed you a really cheesy way to get rid of that piece of garbage. Hopefully, my friend, hopefully you saw that video so that you don't have to worry about that anymore. Also, when we last left off in, I think, maybe the episode just before we did Nicolas Cage, we got the Upper Cathedral Ward, and I will show you where that it goes. And the key to the Upper Cathedral Ward seal: the upper echelons of the Healing Church are formed by the School of Mensis, based in the Unseen Village, and the choir occupying the Upper Cathedral Ward. This key brings one a step closer to the choir. So I will show you where you can use that key. I believe it's this way. Yeah. Okay, guys. So I just had to take a little bit of a break in regards to the podcast. I wasn't able to record a podcast for, I believe it's the previous week when this is going to be going up, due to the fact that once again it was in fact the 4th of July, and you know how that works. And honestly, with me, I honestly usually just say, well, when it's the 4th of July, just expect a little bit of fireworks beforehand and afterhand. Like, even now, certain people are still just shooting fireworks. And if you will notice, there is a what appears to be a blood trail. But we will investigate that later, because right now we're going to head up to the Upper Cathedral Ward. So let's go ahead and head up there, pull this down, and let's get going. Also, a fair bit of warning, you may hear a lot of meowing right now, and that is because my cat is sadly on lockdown because, well, it's just that time of the, I guess month, I believe. You know, usual stuff. Female cats have their moments, you know, nature, etc. And so, for now, just to, like, limit the noise a bit, I just put her on lockdown. Afterwards, I'll let her free, so don't worry. Excuse me. No. Oh, wow, he hit me. Okay. Let's go ahead and get up here. Anyway, I hope you guys all, had a safe 4th of July, because believe it or not, I did hear, some unfortunate rumors that certain people in certain areas were using, like, the cover of fireworks to, like, make bombs. So I hope you guys are staying safe out there and whatnot. And you will honestly understand why I took the privilege of upgrading my weapon to plus 10 when I come to this area, because there are a few bosses that I can show you how to deal with. These, once again, are kin enemies, so they are more weak to thrusts. So once again, if you have a weapon that does have thrust damage, you will be doing a lot better damage to them. You can still manage without it, but I would recommend going for it. Yeah. I'm doing this because I don't want him to get started. And that's mainly due to the fact that once he gets started, he'll spam, like, what is it called? Like little AoEs of like arcane damage, and that's just not fun times. So just whipped out the hammer and wrecked that guy. Okay, so this is Upper Cathedral Ward. It's a rather nice place. I must admit that Bloodborne's architecture is rather breathtaking. Honestly, it reminds me of a lot of Victorian style, what is it called? Architecture and whatnot. Such as, like, really famous places like, Notre Dame, like, the cathedral and whatnot. Buildings like that. And it's rather interesting, considering the fact that, these were built during a time where we did not have cranes. So, how they got all those building materials up there is very interesting to me. Not necessarily like conspiracy theory, blah blah blah, interesting, but I will say this, like, don't assume that, people, because they didn't have better technology, were just stupid and they didn't know how to, use some problem-solving skills. That's all I'll just say on that matter. Alright, we have another guy up here. Come on. Yeah, you're not having fun with that. Alright. Oh my gosh, what was that? Just bounced up for no apparent reason whatsoever. Are you kidding me? Okay. This thing, once again, it's a brain sucker thingy. Kill it so that you solve some problems. And this over here, if I was using my beloved threaded cheese, as I like to call it, my beloved TC, this enemy right here has a key for us, and we could easily get it had we had our threaded cheese, but because we don't have our threaded cheese, I just don't really think there's any way for us to hit this enemy. The only thing that we can do is hope that, like, by damaging them... Oh, it got close. Yes! Oh, yes. Beautiful. I was just about to say that without the threaded cheese, there's basically, like, no way to... Are you kidding me? Okay. Come on. Try that again. Okay. Maybe not. Don't try that again. Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Alright. But yeah, with a threaded cane, you could easily just, like, snipe them right through that door and get that key, no problem. The only reason I think we were able to actually get that is because the Kirk Hammer has AoEs on each of its attacks, and if you saw, I did 100 damage. And so I hit it, like, with just the AoE, and that was enough for it to trigger and try to, like, run and lunge at me. And, we were able to hit it with a fully charged, blah, blah, blah. And if you actually take the time to look and notice this area, you will see right there is another, brain sucker, and you will notice we have a few, wolves relaxing on chandeliers, swinging. And I am not liking that, because I'm not going to get copyrighted just for singing the lyrics. But over here is another very important item. Cosmic Eye Watcher Badge. That's important because that allows us to buy some very, very useful stuff. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Hi guys, relax, just let me get by. Another really useful item over here would be this. Okay. That solves that. And it's guarded, as you can see, by another one of these, like, brain sucker thingies. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh! I thought it was literally gonna grab me, but I turned it just in time. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, and as you can see right over here, we have another one of these little brain sucker thingies. I don't know why they named them that, but they're some weird looking garbage is what it is. And as you see, they will spam a ranged attack that is meant to ensnare you. They have two versions. A ranged version and one that's like close, so if you're close, don't think you can just spam R1 and have it easy. And that is the blindfold cap. We also just picked up the choir set. Very good set for arcane, which gives you a hint at the kinds of enemies that we will likely be facing in this area. If I do it right, though, and I do it fast enough, I will probably be able to defeat both of them, I believe. Okay. And bam. Kaboom. Although, give me one moment, guys. You're just going to see a quick cut, because I need to go check on something. Oh, okay, guys. I think we're back. Sorry about that. Had to get the front door, you know. Luckily, just see a nice little quick cut. And this right here is a very, very, very useful gesture. Pretty much just a big fat L. So I guess we can do that for bosses and whatnot. Nonetheless, you can actually use that to get an item, but we won't be needing it since we won't be farming and whatnot. So hopefully I can just show that to you guys later on. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and go by. Excusez-moi. Be relax. Ritual blood. Okay, come on. iFrame, save me. Okay. Alright. And we should have our first boss of the area right up this way. I say should, like I don't know. Well, we will have our first boss of the area. But I should be able to demonstrate a nice little good way to handle this. And like you see, they are weak to thrust attacks. So let me try and hopefully demonstrate a way that you can really destroy this boss. So watch carefully. And we wait for them to gather. They are weak to bolt. We combine this with hyper mode. Come on, come on. Oh gosh. Okay. Come on, guys, come on. I need cooperation here, come on. Come on. Alright, I just want to get a nice size, come on. Oof. Alright. I believe that should do. Okay, come on. Please kill it! No! Get it! Okay, okay, okay. I didn't have the stamina for that final thrust attack. Okay. But yeah, hyper mode plus the thrust attack weapon completely shreds that boss. Hyper mode is just beautiful. And now my cat has broken free of containment, so you might hear her quite in a louder tone. Good night. I may just have to like try and put her somewhere else if that's the case. If she's gonna remain that loud though. Okay. And back-to-back bosses. So yeah. So we just killed that one. And you're probably like, oh well, maybe the bosses in this area aren't really too hard. Well, this one in particular is one that gives a lot of players a lot of trouble for a few reasons. Alright, but I do want to prepare ahead of time. Yeah, I have bone marrow ash. Okay, good. The reason why you want this is because this enemy is another enemy where it's a prime case of having a weapon that hits like objects off the ground. In this case, her weak spot will be her head, is very, very, very important. Although I believe I should have enough damage to be able to shred her. But don't get it twisted, if I do destroy her, it's not because she's an easy fight, it's just because I'm quite over-prepared, pretty much. So, yeah. if I were to go onto this in New Game Plus, however, it will look very different. Okay, come on. Are you gonna charge right away or no? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful RNG. Okay, thrust into the visceral. Oh. Are you gonna charge? And the way to dodge that is you wait for her mouth to close, and then you dodge. It really throws a lot of people off, though. But because her head is broken, it's taking a lot of bonus damage. Alright, and we can probably just finish this off with bone marrow ash. No, please! Don't! Oh, gosh. Alright, that's that. Sorry, baby. but I had to do it. Alright. Like I said, I know I'm making that seem like a joke, but don't get it twisted, guys. If you are not prepared for that boss, that gives a lot of people, the struggle bus. It really does. But once again, being prepared, you know how to like just stop a boss before it gets started, and that solves that. So with that being said, that solves Upper Cathedral War pretty much. That's pretty much all there is to it. Just 2 bosses and some items. I want to level up. That is my desire. That's 3 levels, so I guess health and whatnot. Yeah, that's good. Right? Yeah. 36, 36. Beautiful. And farewell to you too. Oh, excuse me. Where are my manners? Be kind. Okay. Let's go ahead and get what we got back. And like I said, the Cosmic Eye Watcher badge is really good because it allows us to buy Beast Blood pellets, which allows us to have permanent hyper mode by constantly being able to buy it, obviously. So that does us a lot of favors. Let's go ahead and put this gem, not gem, but restore the health and whatnot. Durability, excuse me. Okay, so I believe... But do I want to do that boss first or last? I guess we can do it first. Why not? I like saving the DLC for last because the DLC is just literally, like, the best part of Bloodborne. Honestly, I must admit that in all of the Souls games in general, like, the DLC is usually the best part. It's a shame because it's, like, usually that's what they want to, like, leave... They want it to, like, have in the first place, but they usually end up rushing to get it out there, and then boom, it's just DLC. Honestly, though, it's just a shame because like a lot of corporations these days are just a fan of DLC now. It's like they would rather just have an incomplete game and then just add on to it later, you know? And it just feels so stupid because it's like, why not just have a complete game? You know, and if you really do feel like you want to add on to something, then, you know, just do it in a way that doesn't make it seem like it's so, like, I want to buy your stuff. I also hope you guys can't hear, but they are having a freaking party right now. Nasty stuff to pigs, thanks. Thanks. Alright, there we go. And bam. Okay. As you can see right over here, here are 2 pigs. This is the best farming spot in the game. If you put on certain runes, you can really, really rack up tons of souls very, very quickly. But we're not going to be farming, but we are going to play this safe. So, come on. Come on, over this way. Don't get it twisted, they will charge. Like that. But now, you're in the corner, and you get bullied. Ugh, good night. Luckily, they also drop blood vials, so it's like I said, it's literally the best farming spot for souls and whatnot, and vials, I guess, in the game. Okay. Bam. And one more thrust. Goodbye. Okay. Souls, blood. What more do you need? And this over here is a very good gem. More damage, so why wouldn't you take it, right? Well, it's not a very good gem. It's just literally average. And we'll just run past this. Excusez-moi. Alright. Head up this way. And if you remember, this is in fact the woman from the lake. And judging by this right over here, it seems as though something's been extracted from her rather forcefully. I will leave that up to your imagination. Okay. My cat, good night, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just stop the recording for here. See if I can get her to calm down. Nonetheless, big open area. That screams boss fight. So with that being said, I'm going to stop right over here. And when we come back next time, we'll take on that boss. And then I think we'll... I'm trying to think about how much I want to show in the next episode. We'll just see what happens. But we will, after we take down this boss, be visiting the DLC. So we will look forward to that. As always, rate the video what you think it deserves. Tell me what you want to see in the future in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time back in Yharnam.